I want to introduce Darien First Selectman Jamie Stevenson. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us this evening.
Thank you for having me on tonight.
First Selectman, tell us, right now, Darien is on the edge of the hot zone for the coronavirus, which is New York City. How are you dealing with this, and how is the town dealing with this?
Yes, we certainly are. It feels very close to all of us here. As you know, we have a large commuter population here in Darien. Most of those people are now working from home or at least on a split schedule. Some people are still commuting into the city, which is certainly a worry, certainly for their families, of course. We're also between Stamford and Norwalk, and both of those cities have, large incidents of the coronavirus. We have 109 cases here in Darien as of today. Sadly, we had our first death from the coronavirus that we found out about this weekend. So it feels very real to us. Schools doing e-learning. One of the problems that we have is that the weather's getting really nice, so everybody wants to be outside and getting together with their friends. That seems to be one of our biggest problems at the moment.
You actually had to close down traffic to the beaches, right, in terms of cars?
Yes, we did. You can't blame them. Young people, they're fearless, and groups of kids would be going down to the beach the way they do every year and getting together with their friends. So I didn't want to close the parks and beaches because being outdoors is very healthy, and I know the governor has recommended that people get outside, and the state parks and beaches are still open. So we made a compromise and we closed the parks and beaches in Darien to vehicular traffic, letting pedestrians walk in. So hopefully that's mitigating those gathering issues.
You were saying, though, that there is an issue that's looming, and it has to do with boat clubs, and you're kind of waiting for some guidance from the governor on that, on what to do, right? Because they're supposed to open soon?
Yes, a couple of things that are concerns of mine. We are on the Long Island Sound, of course, and recreational boating is a big deal in Darien. We have one private boat club and one public boat club here. They're both supposed to open within the next month. And with that comes a lot of social activities. So it will become increasingly more difficult for us to manage social distancing when those amenities begin to open up. The golf courses remain open too. Again, the governor's not issued an order, but has given some guidance about how you can play golf safely. But we know that chief elected officials here in southwestern Connecticut are all kind of doing different iterations of policy around golf courses. So we're hoping for a bit more specific guidance from the governor.
And just real quick, you don't have a hospital in town, but you have been able to set up a testing site, correct?
That is correct. We don't have a hospital, but I have a relationship now with Murphy Medical Associates, who does COVID testing for us on Monday afternoons from 1 to 4, and we're going to start Friday mornings this week from 9 to 12. So we're very pleased with being able to provide that to our community.
All right, Darien First Selectman Jamie Stevenson, I really appreciate you calling in and giving us a rundown of what you all are dealing with. I'm thinking of you and everyone in your town tonight.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.